tire and wheel actually fit together.
Hello everyone, I'm back for another video on the Volvo, and I have two new exciting things to share with you guys today. So first off, as you saw in the clips at the beginning, this morning we installed the wheels and tires. We mounted them in my uncle's house and then came back over here and put them on. They went on super nice and easily, and the only downside of these is that they have wheel bolts instead of wheel studs. So it's a little annoying, but that's all good because I think we're going to be putting on studs soon. And the other thing is that I have taken the roof racks off of my mom's Outback and put them on these. So now this is a ready, trail ready bike park, off-roading, mountain bike, whatever sort of machine. I think the next two things we're gonna do is I'm gonna get some mud flaps, some hard plastic mud flaps, and then my custom plates will be in a few weeks, which I also ordered. So that's exciting. So like I mentioned in the unboxing video, these are 1552 Metrix MXs. These are 17x8 wheels, and these are 235 50R17 tires. So these fit pretty well in the wheel wells. The only one thing about the tires is that on bumps, it'll occasionally hit right up here, but that's all good. That little rub, and over a little bit of time, this will kind of wear down. There's not much we can do about that right now. And these are Falken Wildpeak AT trail tires. These are an on-road all-terrain tire, so they're great for more mild off-roading like gravel and some loose dirt, but not really made for mudding like some of the really aggressive off-road tires. So the stock wheels and tires are over here. Well, not stock tires because these were put on, but the stock wheels are over here, and I think it makes such a difference. I think the color really means a lot. Like the bronze really gives it that off-road vibe compared to these pretty standard 6-spoke silver ones. And then these are snow tires or winter tires on them. So this isn't very good for around here, especially because we don't get any snow in Virginia. But these tires are great for all around the year. And like I mentioned in the last video, these are the same tires we put on the Porsche, just a little bit bigger, of course, to accommodate for the wheel. And then we have the two roof racks up top for our two bikes. When I start driving to school, this thing is gonna be my first car, my first kind of get the basics, which works out really well because Volvos are really cheap to insure with how safe they are. And the safety also, my mom loves that, and that's very reassuring to parents who have a kid who's getting ready to start driving. So that works out really well for all of us, I think, and I just love the sporty nature. I mean, 210 horsepower, it's not a beast like the Camaro, but it's pretty peppy still. It sounds amazing even in stock form. I love the distinct sound that 5 cylinders have. But I just love the off-road vibe of this, and I really want to kind of gear it towards that as well. But it is kind of becoming a bike car, mountain biking car, whereas the Porsche would be more of a rally car. So this one is a lot more practical. And this you can see here. Plenty of space back here. The seats fold down and you can probably fit a whole piece of plywood in here, honestly. But it's very roomy. Plenty of space in there. And then up front, there's two trim pieces, one right here and then the same one on the other side that we're gonna take off and repaint with some vinyl black paint because these have really faded. And the shift boot is also gonna be replaced. So we originally were looking for a cheap, safe car for me to start driving on that had a manual, but we saw this and it was such a good deal that we couldn't pass up on it. And I think, honestly, cars like this, if you're doing some off-roading, and especially in a car of this size, an automatic is the better choice. Plus this is an 05, and 06 is when they said they started having transmission problems, so we should be good to go. I also thought, because I am planning on doing a few performance things, maybe when I get a little bit more money, I'd love to do a little bit bigger exhaust so it's not so choked down, maybe an intake. But that stuff will take some money and work. But why don't we go ahead and here in stock form, because I haven't done that yet. Pretty generic sounding car. And when you do rev it in like park or neutral, it's not super impressive, but when you do get out on the highway or on a road where you can kind of open it up a little bit more, it has that baby V10 kind of sound. So there is a few little kinks on this car. My dad believes, after riding it around a little bit today, that this front driver's side shock might be a little shot because of the noises it was making. So that might have to be replaced at some point. But right now, I think we have it where we want it. And like I said, custom plates and mud flaps will be coming soon. But I really don't want to do a whole lot to this car like for the Porsche, which is a way bigger project. I kind of just want this to be done and be able to drive it because that is really what it's all about. But I just wanted to give you guys another update. My chest surgery is on Wednesday, so there will be a pretty good big gap in videos, but I will be back when I'm feeling better and recovering from that. But thank you for watching like always, and I'll see you in the next one.